Shalom, Makim. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachah, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that's teaching His word in all true faith and sincerity. And today I just want to get into the Titus lesson, evil time. And really, what else could we really preach? You know, what other message could we bring forth but the intents and purposes of Yahweh Shema Shai? Matter of fact, let's start off with this in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 24. It reads, "The fierce anger of the Lord shall not return until he have done it, and until he have performed the intents of his heart. In the latter days ye shall consider it." So as you can read, we read in the scriptures, it shows that in the latter days, the fierce anger of the Lord will be on display. And we seeing it by the way of these events, which is prophecy. The Lord pretty much required evil to take place in this lifetime. From the famine, the pestilence, the teeth of wild beasts, the wars. All these are scenes, so to speak, that the Lord have formulated for this lifetime, man. And you have the prophets to declare these things before it takes place. Just like in the time of Noah. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick, because our Lord Yahweh Shai said, pretty much the same time, comparing the times of Noah to the times of his return. And in that time, it was a judgment that no one have ever seen the likes, which was rain, and it led to the flood. But we once again in the time where the Lord is about to bring something on the earth that no man has seen, man, which is the ultimate destruction of Babylon the Great, which is America, by the way of World War III. But that's the icing on the cake. Before we can get to that point, it's going to be a series of evil events that's going to bring forth distress and anguish. Before all these things, before the climax of it. So this is the book of St. Matthew 24, verse 37. It reads, "But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that are before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark." So you have death today as well. Which when you go into it during that time, it talks about how violence was throughout the earth, as well as the imagination of the hearts of the people was only evil. And we got today the Lord set up the perfect ruler to have that same spirit, which is Esau, the so-called white man. Under this man in his reign, pretty much war, is the norm. Talks about that also in Revelation the 6th chapter. Power was given to him that sat there on to take peace from the earth concerning that red horse, which was Esau, man. So he's the perfect one to be in power for this to make sense. You got the wars as well as the imaginations of the heart of the people is only evil. This man, his law, the legislation, the rhetoric, the way of life, even the diet that he pushed forth is wicked. It's contrary to what Yahweh Shema Shai have set forth, man. As you can see, these people were doing these things until the day Noah entered the ark. It says, "And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. So reality set forth came in when them rain dropped, because that was it wasn't like the people died that first day the rain began to descend on them. No, it was a build up. It talks about how the waters increased. Because that judgment it was mental. Then ultimately, eventually, the people drowned, man. But we once again in this lifetime, and when we read the book of Sirach, the 44th chapter, concerning the time of Noah, let's get it. Sirach 44:17. Noah was found perfect and righteous in the time of wrath. See, so as in the days of Noah, could be considered the time of wrath, when the Lord poured forth his judgment by the way of the flood. But we once again in that time of wrath. That's why pretty much everything can kill you now. The technology, even like I said, the way of people, just the lifestyle of people. When certain things is going to be taken away, it ain't going to be nothing for them to just be to perish. That famine, But as you can see, the time of Noah was considered a time of wrath. Why? Because the Lord expressed his judgment on a global level, man. And we once again in time, that's why, just these terms, world war, new world order, that show you that the Lord is about to show out. Also, that's why even America, recording the scriptures, could be sometimes is titled as Egypt. And certain scriptures, prophetic scriptures might say Egypt, but it's talking about America. What happened to Egypt? The Lord got his fame, man, because of the judgments. But everything here, the rest of everything, all the ingredients are here. These prophecies, which consists of evils, man. And that's why we hope to be a part of the elect, because it's precepts concerning, those who are going to be delivered from these things. Hey, this is one as well. Matter of fact, let's read it. Sirach 44:17, because this is the balance of the Lord. Noah was found perfect and righteous in the time of wrath. He was taken in exchange for the world. Therefore, he was left as a remnant unto the earth when the flood came. See? So the Lord poured forth his wrath, but you can see it was a remnant of Noah and his house, man, which represents the elect. But just going back to the point, the time of wrath, that's the time they're in. Nothing but evil is on display, man. What else? The most wickedest kingdom ever erected, the most basest man of all is ruling. What other conclusion can you come up with? What other message has to be said, man? That this place is going to go out violently. It's not going to be how Babylon is taken. And that shows that the scriptures talk about Babylon being violently overthrown. It can't be talking about the ancient Babylonian Empire, because of the judgment speak of fire. The ancient Babylonians was taken over by a strategic strike in the night. But this strike is going to be by the way of those missiles, man, in this lifetime. So this is the book of Ezekiel 7 verse 5. It reads, "Thus saith the Lord, power and evil, and only evil, behold, is come." See? It says only evil. Hearing about shortages, the lack of resources, recalls, and it was the flu outbreak in these, within cattle, or the Dow dropping, anything else that's going to contribute to this place going down. You hearing about it every day, constantly, man. Even this political mess that you see with Trump and Harris, that's only thing you doing is add more fuel to the fire. Cause get what? Whoever come out on top, somebody gonna be mad. So what else is gonna come but only evil, man? It says an end is come. The end is come. It watching for thee. Behold, it is come. See, ain't nothing good gonna come to this place, man. These are all signs of the end. Just going back to St. Matthew the 24th chapter, our Lord Yahweh gave us the different symptoms concerning the end of a world or the end of an age. From deception to wars and rumors of wars and pestilence and famines. You can get all that here, man. You can get this in this lifetime right here. All these things is happening in this faith. As well as when you read St. Luke 21 concerning the signs in the heavens, as well as upon the earth. All these things happen simultaneously. So it shows these are signs of the end, man. You know? But everything is now ripe for destruction. Everything has already ran its course. They on Fast and Furious 12. They on Toy Story 6. What else is left for this place but destruction, man? You know? So matter of fact, let's end off on this in the book of Revelation, the 14th chapter. And I start at verse 17. It reads, and another angel came out of the temple which is in heaven, he also having a sharp sickle. And that's a farming tool which is brought out when everything is ripe, when everything has grown into its perfection, when everything has pretty much ran its course, when that season is over and now it's time to harvest. It says, and another angel came out from the altar, which had power over fire, and cried with a loud cry to him that had the sharp sickle, saying, thrust in thy sharp sickle, and gather the clusters of the vines of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe. See, everything has matured to its fullness now. So what's next? The destruction. That's where we at now, man. And that's why that's why evil is on, and only evil is on display. Because now we in a time where the Lord is about to bring forth this judgment. Matter of fact, it says in the angel thrusting his sharp sickle into the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of the Most High. See that, going back to that time of wrath again. That wrath is going to be fully on display when America is destroyed by way of nuclear war. This is that great winepress. This is the venue, that land the Lord have chosen to show his power. This is where the Lord's power is going to be on display, man, when America is totally destroyed. But even now, the build up to it, these evils, the destruction is just going to be the icing on the cake. That's what's going to cement this man's downfall. So yeah, Akim, I just hope this will edify, and I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachah, Kudash. Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect that's teaching his word in all true faith and sincerity. Shalom.